The second is the WIP limit. So when you when you create WIP limit, you create a full system, as we discussed in a few slides back. The goal of setting up the WIP limit is only to make your system predictable and smooth. How? How does it help? So when you limit the WIP, you assess your capacity. So if there is capacity to complete only 3 tickets, you will only take 3 tickets into your queue. So you will limit the WIP to 3. Everybody in your organization, all the stakeholders, even your customers would know that this team is capable of delivering only 3 tickets at a particular point in time. They will know when will the next set of tickets be processed because you have certain cycle time or service level expectations set to the business holders. Now, having said that, when you set your WIP limits, they might not be set correctly. The flow might not be smooth. There could be higher wait time in your flow. People might be busy. So you might be setting a higher WIP limit and pulling up more work than actually you can consume. So that means that you have to keep on modifying and revisiting your WIP limit. But when you revisit them, do not overhaul. Like, change them slowly. Be as slow as possible in the change. Use your flow review meeting to determine the changes. Now, flow review is one kind of meeting that happens either bi-weekly or monthly, wherein you collect all the data, all the tickets on which you have worked upon. You correct the data of your lead time. You find out what is the average throughput. You apply the little flaw, and then you determine how is your flow review. And you identify where you generated more waste, where there is more wait time. And WIP limits help you to focus um, on your work. It helps you to move your tickets in a way so that there is less context switching. You start finishing, stop starting. WIP limits will help you to decrease the complexity of the work through the workflow stages, will help you decrease the batch size and increase the focus upon completing the work. So when you want to change your WIP limit, you do not look at only single factor like capacity. So what we usually do is that, okay, we have a 3-member team. We can do 3 tickets at a time. If you have 6-member team, we'll say we can do 6 tickets at a time. So capacity is not the only factor that determines the WIP limit. There are many other factors. You have to look at the complexity of the work in terms of the dependency, in terms of the risks that are being generated. Will there be any external dependency, external blocker in the system that you will need to handle? Are you working on some new pieces of the work that have not yet been done till now? So will there be a discovery phase in that? What would be the technical challenges that you might face? What would be the other regulatory challenges like legal approval, security approval that you might have to get, and accordingly alter your delivery? So you have to look at all these factors before you actually set your WIP limit. And when you set your WIP limit, uh, it is not that you cannot revise them, but do not revise them often. If you revise them often, your consistency of the flow will be lost. So once you set your WIP limit, set up a frequency until when you are going to monitor it. Your flow might not be smooth for that period of time, which is still fine because your system is still evolving. Your workflow is still evolving. But you reach a point where you will set WIP limits in a way that you will make your system smooth and predictable. You will be able to commit consistent service level expectations to your customers.